What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I'm excited to talk to you guys about XNET, which aims to be the first blockchain powered mobile carrier. This is actually a very awesome project, and I'm glad that I have stumbled upon it over the past couple of, I believe, months at this point. But I've just had a hard time kind of making videos, getting settled in. I'm in a new location right now. I'm settled in at school. So now that I'm all settled in, I can make some more content for you guys. And XNET is really interesting for a couple of reasons. The first one being that the telecom industry is very hard to actually establish yourself in. It's very difficult. Usually, if a new carrier comes online, they're tethering off of other carriers' cellular services. Like, for instance, I have Google Fi right now on my iPhone, and that just uses T-Mobile's cell towers. So XNet's goal is to essentially make it possible for anyone to have cellular reception, because believe it or not, for those people outside of the major first world countries like the United States and most of Europe, cellular service is not easy to come by. And a lot of us just forget about that because we have it, everywhere. Where I live right now, my cell service is actually awful, which doesn't make any sense because this is like a really populated area, but they only have one cell tower in the entire area. They really need to make another one. But XNET is allowing people to essentially host your own cells and provide coverage in your area. And because of that, it will lower the cost for consumers to buy hardware as more hardware is produced. It will also lower the cost for people to purchase this cellular service, because right now we have a couple of networks like Google Fi, Cricket, Mint Mobile, and their whole angle of approach is that they want it to be an affordable network for people that can't afford the top of the line like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, because their prices are higher than what they used to be, quite frankly. And with inflation and everything, it's totally understandable. But with the introduction of XNET and other similar crypto-based mobile carriers that people are trying to implement, it's going to definitely help a lot. It's going to increase the competition among these crypto companies as well. Like, I know Helium has their own 5G devices, and they have the Solana phone, which is supposed to connect to this stuff. All of this stuff is amazing for industry because the competition is going to improve the products. They're going to make better devices, better carriers. It's just going to be awesome. So maybe it will even challenge the main big telecom companies and force them to lower their prices or make it more affordable for users, increase coverage and stuff like that. Let's get into talking about XNET, because that's why you guys clicked this video. And this will be in the link in the description so you guys can check it out as always. But if you guys want the best coverage of this, better than even the video that I'm about to make for you guys, I really suggest that you check out this video, which will be in the description below. It is by XNET. It's got Joe, Network Bits. He's familiar to the channel. I'm sure familiar to a lot of you guys, as well as Russ, Steve, and Sean or Shane. I'm really sorry if I'm saying that incorrect, but this is a really good podcast. It's got some people on the XNET team, and they talk about everything that's going on infrastructure wise, as well as some stuff with crypto. It gives a little background on them, and then it gets into talking about XNET. But there's a lot to cover today, so let's get back to the home. And it's a pretty cool little home page. You can check it out. If you want to earn passive income, you can scan this QR code and it will take you to a different website, which is actually a Google form, and you can incentivize with this incentive program. So going forward, it just talks about, this is just, a basic homepage. There's a news that is coming soon, and I actually have to lower this browser to make it so you guys can see what's going on. And that is pretty much it as far as just the homepage. Now we get into the nitty gritty with the documents tab, and it has a whole bunch of different documentation. It entails the hardware that they currently are supporting, the general setup guides, installation guides for all this stuff, how to set up MetaMask, basic things. This is run on Polygon, so it's a layer 2, or I guess you could say a layer 3, if that's a thing. Because it's running on top of Polygon, and Polygon runs on top of Ethereum, as far as I am aware. So that's just a little nerdy fact. But checking out the white paper, it is 34 pages of good information. It talks about what they want to do. There's a table of contents. So if you're looking for something, it will be here. And if not, you can check out the Discord, which will be in the description below, as well as you can just go to the bottom of the website and it'll show it there, as well as on the contract. It has all of the relevant links. You can email them and all of this stuff. So back to the white paper. It just talks about an overview of the company, why the XNET network is truly different. I'm going to read that page, as well as the nodes, the different types of nodes that they are planning on implementing. There's long range, short range, and there's different situations where one will be better over the other, obviously, as well as connectivity, demand, and connectivity mining. It talks about what that is, the demand, and all of this other stuff. Staking, why require staking, XNET economics. This is just going to be pretty much the token, what's going on with the token. And it talks about all of the validators, all of how it's all split up with all the tokens, the token economic model and stuff like that, as well as the phasing, which this is always subject to change. And finally, just a legal disclaimer. So we're not going to get into that, but I did want to show you guys page 9, which is why it is truly different. And I did give a pretty good summary of what they're trying to do. If you want to read the actual white paper and see the overview of what they're trying to do, they're going to be unlike Helium and other CBRS radio competitors because they will provide a full service voice and data network operating as a true MNO. And MNO, of course, stands for a mobile network operator. So XNET is going to enable 4G and 5G wireless network using the CBRS and any other available radio spectrum, and will partner with a community of individuals and businesses who own and operate XNET's wireless network infrastructure in return for crypto rewards. So let's go to page 9 right here, and they want to talk about why it is truly different. So they're going to have full mobile network service capability. Unlike Helium, Pollen, and most private LTE networks, they're using CBRS and provide mobile data only. XNET is going to provide a full spectrum of services, including phone numbers, voice calls, SMS, and E911 capability, which is really important. So this is a really big deal because phone numbers and voice calls are going to be great. You're going to be able to transfer, hopefully, maybe transfer your current phone number onto XNET in the near future if you want to do that. But that will be a topic for a different day to discuss. The value of these traditional mobile services cannot be underestimated. Although their smartphones need mobile data to connect to the internet, they can't use any essential government or business services without providing a valid phone number, which is true, which is then often used to receive authentication codes and passwords by SMS. Needless to say, we also need a cellular voice connection to place a 911 emergency call, or in fact, any call to a landline, and that is also correct. So, free mobile service. We believe that all XNET node operators should be able to use 5G data on the XNET mobile network free of charge. A node operator should further be able to subscribe to a full mobile service package, including a phone number for a nominal monthly fee paid in XNET. This is giving a use case to the XNET token because you're going to be able to use it to pay for your cellular service. And moreover, in time, the XNET intends to offer its community a seamless roaming on all partner networks, as well as a neutral host operator. They will be XNET will be a neutral host mobile network built to seamlessly interconnect with other large and small mobile network operators, private LTE networks, and roaming hubs. Given its focus on providing a full suite of mobile network services in areas where current operator coverage is insufficient, like where I live right now, or lacking completely, XNET's value proposition is superior to any randomly deployed data-only network. And finally, it talks about their strategic network rollout. They fully control their hardware supply and delivery logistics and do not intend to randomly deploy their network nodes in hope of achieving higher network value through the total number of nodes in the field, like Helium did. Instead, nodes will be placed first in strategically important locations. So where demand is high for connectivity and current coverage is bad or non-existent. I gotta say, as great as New York City is, I live close to New York City. It's cool. I mean, yes, there's crime, but cool city, right? When you're in between buildings, like service is so bad. It is just so bad because all of those buildings just block all service. Having like just jam packing cities with CBRS radios, I feel like is essential. I'm not a network engineer. I don't know as much as Joe may know on this kind of stuff, but that's my opinion. I feel like if you were to just load up these cities with CBRS radios and all these connectivity options for phones, it would greatly help, as well as areas where they don't have them, obviously. But furthermore, the number of nodes per coverage area will be strictly limited and balanced in order to ensure sustainable and attractive mining rewards for the node operators. So it's not going to be like how Helium was, where they pretty much had a free-for-all. Everyone put their miners where they live. They didn't even care about putting them in a profitable spot. And it pretty much tanked the network because a lot of people decided that, oh, well, I'm not making money. Let me unplug my miner. And the halving and the price drop, all that stuff. So all that combination just kind of killed the Helium low raw WAN side of things. Obviously, that's different than this CBRS radio, but I just wanted to put that into perspective because I know a lot of people that are watching this video now and have been subscribed to my channel for a while have come on and subscribed to this channel because of my Helium videos in the beginning. So let's talk about the tokenomics, which I will go down here, right here. And you can see they will have 24 billion deflationary tokens. It is divvied up into 5 different pools: the ecosystem, foundation, insider, investor, and operator pool. And it goes into a description of what these are all for. Basically just sustainability for the token and longevity ensured. That's what they're trying to do. So you can see like right here, it says these tokens are going to be locked up for 36 to 48 months. So the investor pool is used to gain access to investment in the network from equity and private ICO investors, which is cool. So they can offer their token and get value back and put that right into the actual token value, which will increase that. So we'll head over to that right now. I will have this in the description below as well, so you guys can see the chart. I'll also have a way for you guys to purchase it. I guess it would be right here. If I just go to, it should tell you somewhere on here, right here, trade on QuickSwap. So you can click this and it will allow you to trade XNET right here, or you can actually click this and go to a different page and it has the output currency. You just gotta click accept, confirm, and you can do this. There we go, I understand. So I can put Matic here and it will all calculate there. So you guys can do that. But just wanted to show you the chart, just to show you guys like some stats of this. For tokens with like really low supply and on Deck Screener, pretty much what they do is they tell you the market cap is $214 million. That's not the market cap. That's the market cap if every single token was sold at the price it's sold right now. That's not the case. Right now, pretty much, I believe this token only has about $7,500 in liquidity. So that's a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is it's got a really, really low market cap. Like there's almost nobody that knows about this token. And I'm sure once this video gets released, the liquidity is going to go up. And that's just kind of what happens when somebody makes a video on a project. It's not financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell this token. That's just traditionally what has happened when I've seen other YouTubers make content on a project that has been kind of under the radar for some time. The bad news, obviously, is that, you know, it's a low market cap. So if you are watching this video in a couple weeks, couple months, maybe a couple years from now, and you're like, oh, I want to go buy this token. And then you'll see the liquidity is like $100 million. And you'll be like, oh, so there's pros and cons. And there's obviously a lot of pros and cons to having a low market cap. There's some skepticism in the beginning because people want to make sure it's on a rug pool, but I'm giving my seal of approval that I wholeheartedly do not believe that this is a rug pool. These people are doxed. You can go to the team. You can see all of their information here. Some of them are on like right here. So Sean, Shah, XNET and business development. He's like pretty much fully doxed. I mean, he's right here on this video. I'm not sure if they have any official doxing. Let's go to the documents real quick. It looks like they don't have anything here, but that might come in the future. It might even be in their Discord. I have not looked around as much as I should have. There is a lot of stuff coming onto this platform. So like, even if you're watching this video a week from now, the website might be different. They're building a lot and it's happening very fast. So Also, the Polygon scan will be in the description below. This is pretty much the block explorer for this contract. I took a look at the contract. It's pretty basic in terms of the functions that it allows, but I haven't really dug into the code. There's 16 files, pretty common now with the version of Solidity that we're on, but pretty much only 10 functions. There's no like blacklisting, but there's burn functions. I mean, it is really, really simple and easy to understand in terms of the functions. They have delegate by a multi-sig, it looks like, increase allowance, transfer from. So really good. And as well as all of these social profiles are here, so you guys can check out everything, follow them on everything, join their Discord, and feel free to join the crypto Discord, the best crypto Discord in the world, Blockchain Bay. I have been working on this website a lot, and you guys can check it out here. You can pretty much join anything, any sort of site that I am on. It's going to be here. We also just started a Reddit group and a Telegram group, so you guys can join there, as well as connect with me on LinkedIn and Facebook. Facebook isn't hooked up yet, but I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on with XNET in the next couple of months and weeks. I also am planning on having them on my podcast with Joe in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that, and I will be sure to notify you guys. I'll put it in the description below, and that'll be really awesome, as well as some other pretty big companies I'm excited to have on the podcast. So stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications to be notified when I upload new content. And that's going to do it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.